How's it going? Welcome back to the daily vlog. Today's job, we finally get to do some carpet after doing a couple jobs of sheet vinyl. So check out what we got going on today. So this is what we're working on today. This is what we're going to get accomplished. This room, you can go ahead, look. You gotta stop on my side. This room here, it's kind of like two joined together, like a library slash den area. Carpet install is what we're doing. We got all the carpet out, tack strip out, just getting it all cleaned up. We've already scraped all the staples. This room here actually had some cooler around down here, I guess because the baseboards were so high there. But we pulled up a white Berber. Show you what we got here. See the pattern, Berber, that we pulled up, that's what was all over here on the 3/8 8-pound pad. So it lasted really well. Couple steps there, big long steps. Again, we always take it all the way down to the original and start completely over. We don't want to use other people's tack strip or anything like that. This is Floors by Southern Boys job, not Floors by Southern Boys and John Doe's job. So let's get to it. Oakley dokley, we have got our tack strip, pad, everything is ready to go. Fixing to go outside and cut some carpet. Not really, this is a super thick carpet that we're working with. And it's really, like I said yesterday, it's cold outside and the roll of carpet has been outside for weeks. It's one of the great things about using the Cool Glide system, not to mention that, it's just awesome, but this thing right here, part of your seam that stops just at the baseboard, you can now, with the Cool Glide system, fold it over flat, come back and join that together as well. So you no longer have a weak spot. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Usually what happens a lot of times, whenever you make a seam, your tape will stop right here at the baseboard. Now it is seamed all the way up to the end of the carpet, so when I stretch here, it's not going to try to pull apart right here like that because it's joined completely. So I always do that. I always fold it back, fixing to do the same thing here and join that end as well. That way no weak spots throughout my seam anywhere. So I just wanted to point this out because you've probably seen just a little bit of burning up there a while ago. That always happens on the very end where, by the way, that's not burning, that's a print, whatever, something on the tape there. But anyway, see, this ain't even melted and it's right there. Anyway, the melting of the pad is where I was not able to. Again, that's not melted. That's where my seam stuck after sealing it. But anyway, what I'm getting at is this, what you see right here, is from not having my board under it. Or that is actually from being right at the very edge. And what you see on the pad is from not having my board under it. You don't see that anywhere except for on the very end where I do not have my board under it right there, which I guess I could, but it really isn't that big a deal, so I never worry about it. So, like I was talking about, fixing to finish seaming this little bitty section. That way there's no weak spot. Alrighty, I will just run over this real quick, how I stretch these couple of rooms in here. I did it individually. I acted like it was two rooms instead of one room. So this room right here, I tied this off, stretched that way into that corner, and then tied that wall off and stretched this way back to here. Then finished up that way after I'd done that. Same thing in here. Because of this doorway, I kept both rooms going the same direction. Tied this off right over here. Stretched crossways first. Tied this wall off right here in front and stretched long ways. After that, I came back and finished up that way. last just like I did in here. Anytime you have a joining room like this connecting, you definitely want to stretch both rooms the same way. If I can put some numbers on this, I'll show you. Say I stretch 80 pounds that way, and I come in here and I want to do this one the other way, so I tie that off and I stretch 80 pounds this way. Well, this middle part right here in the doorway where it connects, if you go 80 that way and then 80 that way, this center part is going to be at 0. So you always got to do both rooms connecting. Both of them going the same direction. So both of them that way, that room that way, this room back to me here. That's how I've done these. I ain't got time to get to these steps today, so that'll have to be on our next trip over here. But everything turned out wonderful. Super nice carpet.
Okay, this is the conclusion to the daily vlog. It is 5:13, and this is the latest that we've worked all week. This has been a pretty light week as far as hard, laborious, long days or anything like that. I think 3:30 outside of today was the latest that we worked all week, which is good. Again, that's where we try to keep it, is try for between 3 and 5, somewhere in there. So this was the job I was telling you guys about yesterday, where I bid it at $10.50 is what I got on this job. I did 56 yards, so it was $588 for 1 day's worth of work on carpet, and it wasn't bad at all. You guys just seen the job, just a couple joint rooms there, 3 seams in it. So just like I said yesterday, I really want to stress it to you guys. Don't be scared, okay? Just try it to raise your prices. It's a whole lot better. It might feel a little weird at first. You know, you might feel like you're robbing somebody. Check this out. If you were going out there, you might take somebody to a car lot and say, hey, this car is $20,000. And you're like, wow, that's a good deal. And this other person goes, that's highway robbery. I wouldn't pay that for it. Well, then people will not pay that for it. Now, if they got conned into paying that for it, that would be robbery. If I bought that car for $20,000 and I'm like, hey, that's a good deal, did that car lot rob me? Absolutely not. I got what I thought was $20,000 worth of value, okay? So unless you're manipulating or scheming your clients and trying some kind of way to sneak out some extra money or something like that, you're fine with it. You agree with the price to your client. If they're good with it, how is that robbery? You are giving them the value that they are expected, that they're paying for. So you deliver on the goods that they pay for, and everybody's happy. Nobody's getting bent out of shape. You're happy. You have a good day, just like we did today. Made almost $600 in just a regular, 9 to 5 days. So I'm happy with that. I would do that all the time. So anyway, don't feel guilty about charging. There ain't nothing wrong with it, as long as the client's happy and you're not being manipulative, or however you say it. If you're not scheming, we'll say that. So anyway, I had had something I was wanting to point out, and I can't remember. Oh yeah, so I was sitting there making my seams and stuff, and the gentleman come up 2 or 3 times, and he was checking out all my new stuff. Because 20 years ago, he used to lay carpet himself, so he was checking out my seam and iron and stuff like that, and we was just sitting there talking. And I was like, yeah, this is cool because you can be as meticulous as you want to. It was probably about 3 o'clock before we started actually stretching in, because the prep work, seaming the carpet, is the longest part. Once we start stretching, it don't take long. So he was saying, he said something about my seam stuff. I was like, yeah, this is cool because you can be as slow and as meticulous as you want. You can get the seam absolutely perfect and then zap it. It's not like a hot iron. You have to keep pushing. You have no mercy when it comes to those. The irons have no mercy on you. You just got to go. So, and he's like, yeah, I like that. He said, that's why you charge more, huh? Or he said, that's why you're higher, huh? I was like, yep, that's exactly right. Because I can just take your time and do a good job. And he seen that today, and he didn't bat an eye when I handed him his bill. He didn't say nothing. He was expecting it. Everybody was good, okay? Again, double your price. This next job that you get, double it. Don't say nothing after you tell them that. Let them come back and see what they say. And if you're not, I'm going to do a video on representation, okay? Because that's what it's going to take. You can't go there looking like a slob in a beat up loud van or something and expect to get $500-600 for a room of carpet, okay? You got to be representable. I'm going to do a video on that.
And listen, I really hope that you guys don't think I was saying that. I'm sure you don't, but I just want to clarify this, that I was like bragging about almost $600 there or anything like that. I just want you guys to know. I hear the same stuff that you guys do. I'm sure where you're at, you say, well, nobody around here will pay that. You know what? Every single buddy tells me that too. Everybody. What y'all doing? Every store owner, every installer I talk to says you'll not get those prices around here. You know what I'm doing? I'm proving every single one of them wrong. And you know how I'm doing it? I'm just simply doing it. Okay? Nothing special. Just doing it. Okay? Ask it. Ask for it, just like I said, and be quiet and let it happen, okay? It's never going to happen until you just do it. That's all you have to do. Like Nike says, just do it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time, FBSB's out.